Greetings and welcome to Professor Layton Asks... Oh, the Ask Professor Layton's Voice stream. This is a momentous occasion, meant to celebrate 300 followers on my Tumblr. Now, I want to be very clear here. This will be a sort of out-of-character, in-character playthrough, which is to say, I can say anything I want, even if you may not think the original Layton would do so. I assure you this will not carry over to my blog much, but this is an entirely improvised and live performance, so I want to make sure that everyone knows. With that out of the way, it's odd that this game doesn't know my name. It's on the box, it's on the title screen. Well, I suppose if it wants my first name. Hen? I am not a hen at all. Honestly. No. There. Herschel.
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
Oh, and I apologize in advance for the cutscenes as well. I am playing on an emulator and they do tend to lag a bit. Like that. No, come now. It is important that a gentleman always keeps his eyes on the road while driving. Luke, demonstrating his average intellect here, is staring at a bug.
I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Because I said so!
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that?
If so, you're dumber than you look.
Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination.
I'll do it slowly so you can hear.
2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away. Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least.
It was all porn.
The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village. To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate. Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the golden apple.
They're a bunch of greedy bastards.
But in the end, everybody came back empty-handed.
Truthfully, they found a bunch of golden apples, but they ate them all before they could come back.
It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing, until it's mentioned in the will.
Personally, everyone thought it was a load of bull.
Wow, that's some puzzle, all right.
Not really a puzzle. Okay.
Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death.
Sounds like something I would do.
What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
It certainly sounds like you two would have gotten along, Professor.
That's what you sound like.
By the way, just what is this golden apple anyhow?
Yes, because I know. That's why we're going to the village.
Some speculate it's a rare antique, while others say it could be a gem. Yet its identity remains elusive. But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery. Something huge.
Luke, eyes off my pants.
Ha! Is that your famous intuition acting up again, Professor?
Yes, it's my common sense.
Well, our first step is getting to town.
This is all so exciting.
But not really. We're just driving right now, but sure.
I hope Saint Mystere is ready for the famous archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective, Herschel Layton.
Oh, Luke, you know as well as I do that I'm no detective.
I just do the jobs that the police can't.
Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady Dahlia, has asked me to investigate the situation.
Like a private detective of sorts. But I'm not a detective!
It seems she came across my name by chance when reading an article about me in the papers.
Granted, it was in the classifieds, but you know, you take love where you can get it.
And you immediately decided to take her up on her request, huh?
What can I say, Luke? I'm a real player.
Oh, well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
Like I said.
If you say so, Professor.
We should be nearing the town by now. Look at the map in the envelope and help me with directions.
You got it. What in the... What's this?
Luke, please, for the love of God, tell me that you know how to read.
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test. We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village. She wants to see if we're capable of cracking the mystery surrounding the Reinhold fortune.
So she has given us literally the easiest puzzle in the game.
Care to give it a go, Luke?
I will do my best. A puzzle like this should be a snap for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
Yes, it's too bad such a person doesn't exist.
Very well then, Luke. I'll leave this one to you. Think of it as a warm-up for things to come.
My village is on a road that leads to no other towns. I look forward to seeing you there.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day. There we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Right you are. We should see it on the horizon any moment now.
Huh? Professor, do you mean to say you already figured out the town's location?
Luke, it's me.
I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. A basic puzzle like that is easy enough to solve with a glance.
Unless you are a basic person. Are you a basic person, Luke?
Anyhow, you'd best gather your things, Luke. We've arrived.
And yes, as a matter of fact, I did just give you that puzzle to make you feel better about yourself. You're welcome. Thank you. Interesting. Well, let's go home. Or maybe he's here to make our lives a living hell. You'll never know, Luke. Shall tap myself, as many of you... Well, Good day, sir. We'd very much like to gain access to the village. Could you please drop the bass for us? Actually, you look like the sort to sit on your ass all day and do nothing. But I figured I might as well spring for the best. His entire head is a chin. Professor Layton and the infernal slots. I'll have to give that one to level 5. Let's see.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
Well, I don't feel right about talking to someone whose head is made of a hot dog. But you don't see me complaining. Walking into town, straightening my hat like a boss. I'm so glad we were able to get you to exert yourself. You've probably lost like 10 pounds doing that already. Well, Luke, it's a town called Saint Mystere. I imagine quite a few mysteries will be here. Your already limited ability to analyze your surroundings, I mean. I say, Luke, this is a perfect time for me to teach you how to walk. I figure it's been long enough. Oh, Luke, let us talk to this creepy old man before we go further. This is indeed the US version of Curious Village. What about... Pardon me. Oh, this is embarrassing. Sorry. Is the advice to not talk to strangers? Because if so, that's a bit counterintuitive. You know, the last time someone told me to tap something without asking questions, they ended up in jail. But, very well. Let's tap the mouse. And now he's asking me if it felt good. I think we should call the authorities. Yes, suspicious objects. Look, let's harass this old woman. Luke, we are never leaving this village. Madam, please back away. I'm afraid you're going to stab me with your nose. You know, I've had about 1 million puzzles, all surrounding the hat. Everyone says, "Oh, your hat reminds me of a puzzle." It just gets a little frustrating is all I'm saying. A very basic puzzle.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Oh, come. Sorry for the pause, my sound barrier is a bit, well, it's gone now. So. Well, yes, you can solve puzzles that way, if you're a loser. Luke, take note. Well, I'm glad I have the support of a little old lady with a knife nose. Luke, you've been thinking? Then get in the trunk. You know how to read maps, right, Luke? Oh, wait! Huh. It appears someone named Matthew owned this game before me. Well, I don't want to save over his game, in case he needs it back. Oh dear God, what has happened to your face? Has your lip curled up upon itself. Oh, it's so immense. You know, I really haven't... Sure, it's not like I was doing anything important. Puzzle number 004. Where's my house? You know, I often find myself asking myself this question after quite a few drinks. Got the right order of my place.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
Yes, well, I am Professor Layton. Yes, I did. It is important for a gentleman to keep his throat clear. I do not have a cold. I simply sneeze a bit. Never mind, Luke. I need to make this clock remind me of a puzzle. Right now! Oh, this. Well, whew. Well, you know, critical thinking is the key to success. Alright. Of course I'm not having any trouble. I am Professor Layton. I don't have any trouble with puzzles. Puzzles are my forte, not to mention, this puzzle is my own creation. As I said, the clock reminds me of a puzzle, and I know the answer to this puzzle is 34.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Now you see, well, it only took me a few minutes. Luke took several hours. In fact, it has actually passed on to the next day. It will never open, Luke. This door cannot be opened by anyone. Except, you know, whoever has the key, I suppose. He's probably blind, Luke, and you know how stubborn blind people can be. They can never really see the way of others. Careful, Luke. He looks shady. You're calling us the fishy pair. This is probably going to be one of the easiest puzzles in the game. Yup. Alright, so, for those of you seeing, here we have 8 small weights that all look the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Using the scale 2 times, you can find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest. So which is the light one? Well, now that we know that these are all equal, the answer must be 7 or 8. Eight. Ta-da!
Luke, here's my answer.
It is rather simple.
Another puzzle solved.
First we're fish, then we're apples. Careful, Luke, this man may be a cannibal. Yes, I will tell her that the very round man with the, pencil nose... What is it with these people and noses? Really, does nobody have a rhinoplasty place around here? Apologies for stumbling over my words a bit. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Let me guess, you have to test my true intentions and who I really am with a puzzle. Let me tell you something, this top hat is very hard to come by. Don't you talk crap about my top hat. Luke, please. Of course I'm still going to solve the case. I'm just going to murder everyone involved afterwards. Luke, calm your tits. Were the air quotes really necessary? Nebula Lupus, I do not mind if you portray me playing with my Nintendo DS. I do own one, and I do own the games. It is simply very difficult to... Oh. This puzzle. It is simply very difficult to stream it over the computer. Alright. Let me see if I remember how to do this one correctly. Alright. No, that won't work. Ugh. Apologies. Minor mistake. Oh no, wait. Then 2 wolves. Right. excuse you, I will have you know that I am quite the specialist when it comes to chicks. Now then. Problem solved in 11 moves.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
You are not excused, nor will you ever be. Oh, that's fine. Don't answer my inquiry. Let's just go to the manor. I imagine we are simply... Yep, we are not even taking the boat. Ramon just wants us to walk across the river. Apparently he thinks I'm Jesus as well as Professor Layton. Oh, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that. Look at these trees, Luke. They are moving so jankily. Oh, Matthew, you must be the one who had that file earlier. You know, Matthew, glasses are generally used to correct your eyesight. Oh gee, what a surprise. Another puzzle. Because the map and the boat person wasn't bad enough, and the man blocking our path, but you know, whatever. Oh, the matchstick puzzle. Joy. Ooh, matches moving in a circle. Sorry. Oh, yes. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Did it? That's odd. For some reason, I don't have any power over modding and banning. Oh, that's why. Sorry, I need to log into my own account first. Let's see. There we are. Now then. It looks like the musica has already left, but I shall put one of you in charge in case it happens again. And I'm not paying attention. I am paying attention though, but just in case. Oh, I suppose I cannot. They don't seem to have a real account. In any case, let us get to the puzzle. And very sorry about the bot. If they return, I shall ban them. Alright, so... this is how this works. There is this dog. And... well, I believe you've all read the description now. So, the intent is to make the dog look like it did after... oops, wrong match. Want this one. Oh, I hope Luke cried. Luke, look at this dead dog. What does it remind you of? It reminds me of a puzzle.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
You know, just for that I think I will keep Lady Dahlia waiting. Look, let's look at these books. See? Making Lady Dahlia wait was a good decision overall. A hint coined and a puzzle. So, this is one of my favorites. The first letter of the alphabet is A, and the letter B comes after the letter A. However, the letter you need to worry about is the last one. What is the last letter of the alphabet? And here's a hint, it isn't Z. I shall leave this one to you. Correct! The answer is indeed T. Ah, yes, I remember your puzzle. Oh, you know what would be much easier? If I could write T. There we are.
I think I've got it. I did it! Yes!
It's a rather surreal experience, reliving it. But you know, it makes the puzzles a lot easier. Matthew, it appears you have another puzzle for us. Oh. Oh, that's right, I forgot. The exclamation points are very different in this one. In all of the other games they mean a puzzle exclusively, but here they can also mean plot points. If by a nice portrait you mean a painting of a plum or very odd, pear, yes, a pear. It's a very pear-shaped man. Ugh. I can tell just by looking, this girl would be insufferable. You know, I can't really carry a painting frame. Fine, I'll just put it in the trunk. Luke, were you not listening to a word we just said? All right. Oh, God.
Oh? Oh, you must be Professor Layton, I presume. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh no, the pleasure's all mine.
Or at least it will be soon.
No!
Luke!
Come back, sweetie!
Yes, the cutscenes... Admittedly, they make it seem like we're all drunk. Farewell, Janzu. What? I mean, yes, go call for the butler. Looks like you're in trouble. Well, you were there, you saw me. Of course you gave the cat your last name. It's just as fat as your husband. Yes, that is clearly why she ran away. What? Oh, blast. Okay, yes. Let us try and solve the problem of the missing cat before the entire reason that I actually came here happens. Oh, it's fine, Luke. Bitches be trippin' all the time. Farewell, Rin. Thank you for coming. Yes, a cat exposed to fresh air will be utterly terrified. Oh, the butler solved 129 puzzles. Alright, let's see. We have the woman with abandonment issues, the walking stick, or Mr. Roly-Poly. Let's talk to this one before he has a heart attack. Yes, and you must be the famous Mr. Oh God, how do you survive? Alright. Let's talk to Carrot Head. Simon. What a perfectly nerdy name. Oh yes, of course. Like you, right? All the presence of a carrot. Please never smile like that again. All right. Well. Shh! No spoilers! You should really...
Here's my answer.
You should really,
Another puzzle solved.
You should really find another number besides 42. It is not the answer to everything. Rather simple puzzle. Yes, and it appears you're still creepy. And you've quite the mind for bothering me. I thought I told you never to smile like that again. Very well, Sage. As I said, bitches be trippin'. Luke, how did you even reach that chandelier? Slowing down a bit here. I believe this is correct. Yes.
How does this sound?
What?
I'm so embarrassed.
I did. What do you want me to do here? Oh, I see. Apologies for that. I do hope it won't happen again. I was certain I had the right answer there.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
That 298 will be a stain on my Picarat record for the rest of my life. Good thing it was Luke's. Yes, piece of cake after you failed it. Pictures, pictures, pictures. Cut! Careful, Luke. She's staring into your soul. Clearly, the most important task in our entire quest is to get that cat... Oh. This person. Did he just call me a dandy? Who even calls someone a ridiculous dandy? And yes, I would appreciate it if you did not say any spoilers. I wish to play the game with you, even if some of us may have played the game before already. I've completely forgotten your name because I don't care. I won't remember that. We're looking for Lady Dahlia's pussy. It's nowhere to be found. Probably. A puzzle about a sinking ship. It's about as tasteful as an animated movie about the Titanic. If it were a musical.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
Well, moment of silence is over. I know it did, Luke. Actually, Luke, don't lie. It probably took you 10 times as long. Luke, we are looking for Lady Dahlia's pussy. We have no time to look at her bush. Pudding man? Oh, alright. Alfred and Roland have been blah blah blah. Pudding man, blah 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 blah. I've actually tried that, but dolphins need more water. Luke, I can keep without water for at least 3 days.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Luke, could you at least try to make your voice a little deeper? Just make an attempt. Well, that's not entirely true. He does leave. That's not much of a spoiler. Trigger warning, spoilers. Yes, I'm an open book filled with puzzles. A puzzle book, if you will. I certainly didn't. Personally, I still think he's an arse. Good night, Nebula. It was lovely to have you here. And yes, Luke, looking through cracks in doors is a lovely way to find, well, you'll find out when you're older. It's empty. Empty chairs at empty tables. This one is rather easy. For those of you who don't understand. This one.
Well, here's my guess. Professor, I've solved it.
To answer your question, Kit Kat Boots, I will not be going longer than an hour. I shall be stopping in, well, fairly soon, I think. I shall simply save my game now and stop the stream. However, I shall restart it for an out-of-character Q&A, if any of you are interested. Well, alright then. Clearly, I have to make these puzzles even harder. Oh, good night, Sky. It's a lovely sequel to the book Good Night Moon. Anyway, we shall continue where we left off next week.